probably going to fall over in a minute. Let's see. I don't know how many people are going to be on at 8 o'clock in the morning at an ungodly time like this at 8 o'clock in the morning. There's one person just came on. I'm going to share this out to my page. Share. Sharing is caring. Share it to a couple of groups. Just for the heck of it. Put it on here. Oh, I got volume. Oh, hey, Frenchie, how are you this morning? Says good morning. Carla Mannix, good morning. We're on the road again. Robert couldn't wait to get on the road again. He feels like he's on the road again, and we're driving on the road again. You're on the road. Woohoo! Yes, we are. Sharon Butner says, morning, 9 a.m. here. Oh, yes, on the, whatchamacallit time zone, Eastern time zone. I wanted to show you guys something really cool and really freaky. Now, some of you probably already have this or not, but Robert doesn't even have to do anything but sit in the driver's seat. Nothing. He doesn't have to do anything. This car drives by itself. Now that is, and for me, like I was telling Robert, that would be pretty darn boring for me. I'd be like, oh my God, like I'd fall asleep. I mean, or I'll fall over. There we go, we're back. I may hold it and stuff like that because I may want to show you what happens on a corner when we come to a corner. But of course, we're in Manitoba, and there isn't that many corners in Manitoba. Carla says, hope to see you tomorrow. Oh, that'd be fantastic. Yes, I will be in Calgary tonight. Peggy Lizarkowski, good morning, Dave. Hey, I'll be driving right by you in a few hours, Peggy. Sharon Butner says, morning. Oh, yes, 9 a.m. there. And Mary Penner said, good morning. Where are you heading to now? You know the old saying where they say, go west, young man, go west. We're westbound and down. We're loaded up and driving. And we're going to do what they say can't be done. We're going to drive down the road here with my son with his hands in the air saying, I don't care. Is that what it, wasn't there a song or saying put your hands in the air and say I don't care or something like that? Or
yeah, wave your hands in the air.
Wave your hands in the air like you don't care. Colleen Carr says, oh my goodness, you're on early. It's 6 a.m. here. Yeah, I hear that. You're probably just going to see a dash for a minute. I need to get up here. There we go. Yeah, it's too early here in the morning for me. It's not the crack of noon. But the roads are dry, which is kind of nice. And Robert's got one of these things in the car where he doesn't have to drive. He just sets it and it does it all by itself. The speed on the road, everything probably stops by itself, everything else. We're going to set this up in a minute. When we go around a corner, I'm going to show you something really freaky because the car will go around the corner by itself. Haley says, liked and shared. Good morning. Thank you. Thank you very much. Susan, good morning. How are you this morning? And so we're off. And so far the roads here in Manitoba are okay, but we hear the roads in Alberta right now are pretty ugly. And it's an ugly place right now. So we're hoping that you Albertans clear that up for us and maybe have one of those Chinooks. It's amazing. I'm yakking here. We're waiting for a corner, and it's amazing a corner. Oh, Courtney Sutherland's in New Mexico. I wish Robert and I was in New Mexico right now. That's for sure. And I think Mike was there. Hey, Wink, how are you this morning? Patrick, looks like you're running away from all mine you can eat. Ooh, rib challenge. Looks like you're running away. from All You Can Eat Rib Challenge. I hear that. I love that. Robert had the All You Can Eat the other day.
I did, yeah.
And he really enjoyed it. He loved it. Are we on where you can drive without hands at the moment?
Oh, yeah.
Okay, so look at this, folks. We're going down the highway. We're rolling down the highway, looking for adventure, not driving the vehicle. Isn't that just terrible? Tracy says, morning, Colleen. Good morning, Robert. And look at that. It's just drive along, no hands, no gas pedal, no clutch pedal, no nothing. You just sit there and away it goes. Wink says, oh my God. I know, is it ever freaky? It's I'm waiting for a corner and I want to show you folks a corner. It does the corner by itself. We go down the road and it does the corner by itself. Like, can you imagine driving down the highway and having nothing? No steering, no gas pedal. As I say, on a long trip for a break, you know, if you're going to drink your coffee, I was about to say, or texting if you're going to text.
It's great for texting and eating Big Macs.
Yeah, great for texting, eating Big Macs. I did not say that. Courtney says, let's see on this one. I could probably read what Courtney's saying. Courtney says, kind of like a Swift truck driver. Yeah, dummy in the driver's seat. I hear that. Sharon Butner says, just do a U-turn. Yeah, can you imagine a place where you got to do a U-turn or a full right angle turn?
I should try that. I should try a traffic circle.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I wonder if it would go around a traffic circle.
Yeah.
That would be a scary kind of thing. But yeah, look, Robert's just there chilling away. Just hands, doesn't know what to do with his hands. Good thing he's got a Tim Hortons coffee because it's roll up the rim, folks. And yeah, I used the roll up a rim today. And yeah, you don't really roll up a rim. You use the app, and the app rolls up the rim, which is really weird. Let's see. Someone stopped by Tim Hortons this morning. Yes, we did. Yeah, we dropped by our favorite Tim Hortons. There is going to be a turn in the road coming soon, folks. But again, Manitoba, Saskatchewan, you could take a car like this and drive all day long without having to touch the steering wheel because you're in Manitoba. And so you got the cruise control on. You've got, what is this called? What is the type of driving it's called?
Autonomous, I guess.
Autonomous driving? So autonomous driving. If you have autonomous driving, you can drive along all day long with this autonomous driving and not touch the steering wheel, not touch the gas pedal, just drive along going do, not texting. I like dropping the phone once in a while, folks. Yeah, you know what? I'm thinking about the road here, and there is corner till Portage La Prairie. I was thinking we're pretty much straight. There's a little bit of curve at the bridge there. How does it handle bridges?
Same.
Yeah, it's just crazy, folks. See that? Look at that. We asked who's going to drive, and Robert said nobody's going to drive. Why? Why do we need to drive? Travis Wallace, I get to see you maybe tomorrow. I've got Brooklyn's Freedom tag that she won. Mary says, is Robert your oldest son? Yeah, is he old? He is as old as can be. Robert is going to be 45 this year. 40. He's practically 45 already, because if you figure he was in the womb, he's actually been around the sun 45 times. Part of that was in his mom's tummy. But
That's true.
That's true, yeah. So he has actually been around the sun 45 times. That poor bugger. And Travis says, and your mom's stuff. Oh, you know what? I should have checked to see, because I didn't check the list before I went, I just checked the envelopes. You'll have to remind me what your mom won. And when you see me, remind me of that. Adrian says, hi, Dave, my friend. Hey, Adrian. Good to see you. Thanks for coming on, TJ. Can you see that, folks? Is that kind of cool? Look at that. Robert can just wave his hands in the air like he doesn't care, can drink his coffee. The vehicle is completely driving itself. It's maintaining speed. It's maintaining the road, even these Manitoba roads. And he's just sitting behind the steering wheel. I figured I'd do a live this morning just to say we're on the road and to say that this is cool. And also on a corner, to show you us going around a corner by the vehicle by itself, which is incredible. That'll be coming up in a minute. Don't forget World of Wheels, end of March. I'll be there, World of Wheels, at our booth. Come by, get a magazine, maybe buy a hat, donate $40 to Camp Hope, get a hat, or you can just send us an e-transfer to do that as well. Adrian says, Robert looks like you, Dave. Has your, oh, poor Robert. They say you look like me. Oh, poor Robert. I can't believe you guys said that to him. I thought he was a handsome lad, but I was hoping his father was the mailman. Travis Wallace, Dave probably ate it. And Peggy says, are you going to bypass Yorkton? Yes, we are. We're headed to Calgary, so we won't be going through Yorkton this trip. But I may be going to Yorkton pretty soon in person so that I can have coffee with you and see you. But no, we're hammer down straight through to Calgary today. One shot, one hit, and that's it. Wink is laughing. They're all laughing at the fact that I said poor kid, you know, being the fact that she made that comment that you look like me. Actually, I always thought I was better looking than Robert, actually, you know. I'm kind of the fatter version. But don't forget, he still has 20 years to catch up. So 20 years to get fatter and older. And it happens in a minute. I can remember when I was 45, it was yesterday. Yesterday, all my troubles were so far away. I thought they would never stay. And that was so much. If only I knew a song that I knew all the words to that I could sing and actually do. Sorry, I'm keeping this video on until we have a corner so I can show you. One of the things I want to talk about is these electric cars. These electric cars. I know the Teslas are all plastic, so you can't get electrocuted or problems like that, but I'm just thinking of the magnetic force that must be in those electric cars because it takes so much energy to drive them. And like I said, if you want to make a screwdriver into a magnet, just wrap an electrical cord, like your light cord, around it a number of times, plug it in, turn the light on, leave it a few minutes, and your screwdriver turns into a magnet. So when you're driving these electric cars with a magnetic force that must be giving out, I'm wondering what it's doing to your body. I was just thinking about that the other day because they must have a lot of electricity that they're using to drive those vehicles. And any electrical force like that when you do something like that, that really creates a magnetic level. So I'm wondering how safe they actually are on your body and everything else. I mean, they're complaining about you shouldn't put a cell phone to your ear, but you're going to drive an electric car. So let me flip this around for a second here. And here's the highway, nice and dry and everything else. And I think we're going to be coming to a corner, and I'll put it on the steering wheel, and we'll see if we end up in the ditch. Hey, Shannon Bolin, how are you doing? Clean up that weather in Calgary for us. We don't need bad weather. We want the good weather when we get there. I think she's saying, hello, Dave and Roberto and Robert. Oh, here we come. Yeah, here comes a corner. Let's see if we end up in the rhubarb, folks. So we're driving along. We're on a hands-free type thing. And we're going to see if, look at this. Nobody behind the wheel.
It'll slow down when we get up behind this truck.
Yeah. So
Automatically drop our speed.
we're coming up behind a truck or a slow-moving car. So it's probably going to slow us down. But here we are going down the highway. No one driving. No one driving. And here we come to the corner. Here we come to the corner. It's slowing down.
Slowing down because this guy.
It's slowing down because of this guy. And it went perfectly around the corner. It just...
Now it's going to match this vehicle's speed.
So now it's got a car in front of us. So it's matching the speed to the car in front of us. Because it doesn't know how to pass a car yet. When you round the corner, finally, LOL, too funny. Yes, isn't that weird? And here we go, we're going over a bridge with a bump and stuff like that. And here comes another corner up here that, and it's matching the speed in front of us, probably following it too, eh?
Yeah, it does.
And so it's following that car. Hopefully he doesn't go off the road, because look at this. Look at that. See the corner? Driving all by itself, folks. All by itself around the corner. So we'll yak at you all later. I just wanted to bring you on that experience with me, because that's kind of a weird experience. This is the first time I've been in a self-driving or autonomous, you called it?
Yeah.
Autonomous vehicle like this, where it decides its own speeds, it decides where to go down the road and stuff like that. So we'll bring you on this adventure with us, as we love adventures. So Roberto and I are going to head off to Cowtown, Alberta. The great RoadKing there. We're going to go to the RoadKing. I'm going to go to the hair break and get a haircut. And we'll let you know the adventures and fun and excitement we have. We always stay at the RoadKing because the rooms there are absolutely awesome. The beds there are awesome. Everything about it is awesome. So from Robert and I, live over the road today. 1, 2, 3. Keep on trucking, everybody.